Ooh. Hey guys, hey everyone. It is the Lock Lady. I am back, guys. Yes. After a long while, I am back. Hold on. You know what? I'm like, see y'all done caught me without my little hint here. The grade is popping, but we're gonna do something about that. We're gonna get into that. But I just wanted to come in and just reconnect with my family, guys. It's been a while. It's been a little while since I've been on here connecting with you all. And this is also a different day. This is Tuesday. Usually, if I do pop in, it would usually be on a Sunday. But hey, things have changed. There's been a couple of changes like currently in my situation. So that's why I'm here. This is why I came here to chime in so that we can have some life updates, tell you what's happening with me, what has been going on with me, and to reconnect and check in with you guys as well. And if you don't know, I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I really miss coming on here and chatting with you guys because I actually really like doing this. And as a matter of fact, creating videos too. But I'm not going to get too ahead of it because I am learning to stay in the present, just to be very present with things so that I can be exactly where I need to be. Now, with that said, I don't know who's all gonna pop in here. Maybe some of you guys will pop in. Some of you might catch me on the live, and some of you might catch it when it's done. Either way is fine because guess what? Whoever is meant to be here will be here to talk about, whatever was happening with my life, with your life. Where are you in your log journey right now? What's going on? And that's just how it should be. I'm a true believer in that now, just feeling like that's the way things should be. See my shirt, guys? Enjoy. I just thrifted this at a thrift store for about $4.99, but it says perfectly enjoy every moment. And that's what I'm trying to do. Hold on, got my chair's falling down. So basically, that's what I'm trying to do, y'all. Just enjoy every moment of life. And I think I'm trying to think of the last time I reconnected with you guys. What was the last live? I know it's been like at least 3 weeks or so, maybe a month or whatever like that. Last night, I did a post on the page in the post area, and I plan on. Y'all, we got these daggone. It's summertime. I'm sorry, the bugs are starting to come out, and I haven't bought my spray yet. I gotta get my spray. But anyways, I'm gonna start. My plan is to start posting more there, just to give updates in the post area on my page, so that we can catch up there, and then just to see what's coming. And some things have changed. There has been a big change. It's kind of crazy, and I'm actually still just kind of resonating with it right now. Meaning, like, I had to make a big decision. I know the last time we spoke, I had talked about my new employment that I had, and had is the operative word. And sometimes we'll come to a point in life where we'll come we'll have to make big decisions about stuff in our lives. And a lot of times you can be thrown off track, but it is up to you to get yourself back on track or whatever, or unexpected things can happen in life. And this was one such thing that was very unexpected, and I definitely could not have seen it coming. But I no longer work there. And it was a decision that I thought long and hard about, and I had to make that decision for me. And it was for at this point in my life and at my age, and then just going through experiences and different things like that, you will come across certain situations where you'll have to make a decision for yourself, and knowing yourself, learning yourself more too, and being courageous and having the courage to make decisions that are right for you. So I made a decision that I felt was right for me, but it doesn't mean that you still don't go through some things when you make these decisions, because whether something was good for you or bad for you or whatever that is, whenever you disconnect from it, there's still things that you have to go through. So, and that's still kind of fresh because it only happened maybe 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ago or something. So, at the point where putting things back together for myself. But what I will say is God is good. I'll tell you that for sure. And once you listen, this is one thing I want everybody to learn, and this is something that I had to learn and still learning today, is to learning more to trust in yourself. Like, trust in yourself, and that you can make the best decisions for yourself, but also with God's help, and to really trust that He'll provide for you and make things happen for you even when you feel uncertain about things. Okay, so it's easier said than done, but lately I have been doing that. And based on, like, if I had made a decision like this to like leave my security or whatever in the past, I may have been so nervous or stayed too long or done whatever it is. But but with me trusting, doors have just opened up, things I've just been provided for, and all of those things. And it is just a testament to when you are trusting and knowing that you'll be okay. Anything that closes, the universe is just a universal law to open something else up for you. That's just how that is. Not to get too woo woo and spiritual, guys, but that's just kind of what that is. And then a question popped into my mind where I never thought about before, was like, okay, when you're going through things, or maybe if you're having some stress or whatever it is, like, what are you doing with your hair when you're in those type of situations? And I think a lot of times we don't think about it because, in a way, I really wasn't thinking about it. But at the same time, it's like, you do have to do something. You still have to keep yourself up. You still have to go out and you still have to do stuff. And lately, guys, for the past couple days, I have been wearing these two braids in my hair, and I just, I'm just like, and my, my grades need to be colored now. And they're starting to kind of, pop out and whatever like that. But I don't, I'm not really worried about that, because I'm like, right now, I'm just putting things back together, and then all of that other stuff will be, will be where it's supposed to be. But in the meantime, I still have my clients. I still have been doing hair. I actually have a client tomorrow. It has continued, so I'm still doing my hair. I have been able to pick back up on other things I have been doing. So I've been doing some other work that is very satisfying for me. So I'm happy to say that that was placed in place for me too. So that was really, really good. As far as what am I doing, like, currently, like, what my hair, do I have any plans? What about the summertime, guys? What are you guys doing? That's a question I do want to pose to you all too, because since we haven't talked in a little while and stuff like that, I want to know, like, what are people, where are you at in your lock journey? Like, what are you doing? Are there any new people here, either deciding on sister locks or whatever locks you have? Are you cool with that? What where are you at with that? And with your sister locks, are you combining your locks? Like, are you doing anything different? Just like, what are y'all doing right now? Because that's kind of like where what I'm trying to find out. Like, what are people doing right now? Are there any questions that you guys have? Like, what's going on? Because right now, even with like some of the people that I'm still servicing, a lot of the things that they're doing is dealing with, getting treatment for alopecia, or different things like that, because there are like a lot of clients that are actually dealing with some form of thinning somewhere here or there and there here. So I've been talking a lot about that with some of my clients, some of the type of things that they have been doing. I started initially on that journey with mine. However, I did not continue on mine because I continue to think about trying to do more natural things as opposed to using chemicals for my hair. And I can't say that it has really worked a lot, but I'm just still on this journey of just trying to see what works. In my mind, I'm thinking, I've just been thinking about, how far, how long will I go? What happens blocks if they thin out more, if they, because they are continuing to grow, they're still growing, but I still am, I'm kind of, the jury's still out on what exactly I'm going to do. The jury is still out on that. So I'm still kind of figuring that out. Lately I've just been continuing to do like my washes, I try to do that every 2 weeks. But to be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm still really on that schedule like that, to be honest. So, but that is what you should be doing, guys. If you need to be washing your hair at least every 2 weeks or so, we don't believe in that. The dirtier it is, the more it grows. That was just a myth. If y'all still believe in that myth, but that's not true. Okay, we're not doing that. All right. So what I need to do is I'll be washing mine soon, anyways, because I have to do a henna treatment on mine. I will be mixing my a little bit of henna that I got. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me just get my little henna. Hold on, one second. I've been running around and I was like trying to find, like, I'm like, what do I got? Do I got my stuff? So, unfortunately, I have, well, it's not unfortunately, but if you do want to color your hair and do a two-step, you would need these. I have two of my indigos. I still have the indigos, but these actually went with a set. And usually, what you'll get is you'll have this. You'll have the henna de Rastathani. I think that's how, wait, how do you pronounce it? Rastathani Twilight. And this is a really good henna. If you have grays like me and you're trying to cover them, this covers it really well. Usually I buy the kit. So it comes like with this, it's a two-step process. So you're going to have your henna first that covers gray really well. Then you'll have the indigo, which is the black that'll give you the jet black if that's what you're looking for. Lately, I have not been using this because I've been having an itch to color my hair. So with that itch to color, I've just been using this. And you know why? Because you see here, it's giving me a natural summer color without using chemicals. So if you want to just do like a henna, this is a good idea of what your hair will look like if you just use just the henna itself and not do the two-step process. So for years I've been doing the two-step, so it's just been jet black, and accidentally I ended up coloring this and didn't have the time to put my black in, and went to work one day and everybody was like, I like the color you have in your hair. I'm like, what color? I didn't intentionally color it. I didn't finish my process. They're like, you should keep it like that. And then it kind of grew on me. So that's what I've been doing. And now that it's spring and the summertime's coming up, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this later tonight. I'll finish doing my little henna tonight, getting that done, and because I'm prepping and preparing for a trip. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're gonna get that together. And other than that, I just kind of wanted to. I feel like on a Tuesday, everybody's working or doing whatever it is that they're doing. So I don't. I'm not for sure how many people will chime in or jump in, but I I just wanted to be able to come and reconnect with my lock stars, let you guys just know that mama loves y'all. I will always, like I said, come back to the family. And the thing is it's just this was about just reconnecting with you guys because it has been a while since I've reconnected with you guys. So that's what this has been about. And I'm going to continue to keep things going with the channel. I'm going to continue to keep things going no matter what's happening, okay, no matter what's in and out and all that kind of stuff, because my goal is going to always be to eventually be where I want to be with this channel and with you guys in a more steady way. And I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you guys that have hung in here with me, all of my subscribers, even the ones that still continue to come back when they see me, pop in and do stuff. I truly, truly appreciate you guys for that, because you guys have hung in here with me through my ups and downs, through my work schedules and all this other kind of stuff, me trying to keep on the lights because I'm the only one, so I got to do it. You know what I mean? But this channel is important to me as well. And while just like anybody else, you may want more, different streams of income, and of course I want that as well. But at the same time, I truly enjoy coming here, just cultivating these like online friendships with guys, getting to know you guys, your names, all that kind of stuff. I truly enjoy all of that. So, it's more than just getting monetized or whatever. It's really, I really enjoy doing this. I feel like a lot of us are just to ourselves. A lot of us don't have the opportunity to get out with each other, meet up with each other, and things are just different. Everything is online now, so this is where we're connecting. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is a pretty good group. I love this group here. We keep it chill and cool. Ain't no drama and all that other kind of stuff here. And I'm gonna keep it like that. Now, I think that's kind of like a big draw for the subscribers that I have, because they know that we're gonna keep everything chill here, but we're gonna learn a lot of stuff. And if you guys want to, know some other stuff, or want me to look up some stuff to do for the summer and the spring and going into the summer with your hair, because right now also too, you want to make sure you're doing light stuff. I've been experiencing some dryness in my locks. So with some of this dryness that I have been experiencing, I have been using some light oils on my hair and conditioning too. So the plan is, especially with doing this henna, I'm going to end up doing a condition on my locks. It makes a difference. Trust me, it makes a difference. But if you're going to do that, if you're having some dryness or experiencing some dryness with your locks, make sure that you're fully locked first. And if you're fully locked, then you can go ahead and do a deep conditioner. And like I said, and I tell everybody, Sister Locks has a deep conditioner themselves. Okay. So they even know that your hair gets dry and your locks get dry, and that you need that from time to time. The weather is going to be a big factor of that, guys. And if you have, like, say for me, I have my dog. Where you at, Chad? Where she at? She around here running around. Y'all need, she do not like to show up. Okay. But anyways, I have to walk her every day, twice a day, sometimes, and all that. So when it's summertime, it's dusty. It's all, and they're doing all kind of work, construction stuff around here. So you got all kind of dust and everything flying around. It's getting in your hair. The sun is drying out your hair. So during the summertime, that's a tip. And I'm going to go ahead and put, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do a tip for you guys, how to keep your locks moisturized during the summertime. That just came in my mind right now. Hold on, let me write this down, because I'm gonna do this for my lock stars, because I love you guys. Okay, this is gonna be a tip on how to keep your locks moisturized during the summer. I want to definitely be giving little tips here and there in between. As a matter of fact, so guys, if whoever's here, if you're here, if don't be shy, y'all. Pop in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say hi or whatever like that, don't be shy. Don't bite nobody. Okay. So, anyways, I'm going to be doing tips. I'm going to make sure in the post area of the channel, I'm going to be putting tips there, like just throughout the summer, things that you can do to help enhance your locks, all this other kind of stuff. Maybe this summer I might try steaming my locks. I know a lot of people have talked to me about that, but I have yet to steam them. I don't know how well that works or not, but I have yet to do that. But I'll look into that, and definitely spritz uh ideas and stuff like that. I did a rosemary spritz before, which was really, really good. And also a rosemary is stimulating to your scalp and helps with hair growth too. So rosemary is very, very good. And that consists of rosemary leaves, boiling them, letting them cool down, and then pouring that like in a jar. But I'm trying to think that I do some drops of tea tree or whatever in that. But anyways, I'm gonna just in the post areas, I will be leaving stuff like that. So make sure you're checking in my post area on the channel, because I'm gonna be just leaving different things in there, even if it's like a word of the day, a question of the day. If someone ask me a question, guys, I would like to do a Q&A, guys, a question and answer. I did a money sign, child. Money sign. I must be thinking of abundance. But a Q&A. So this is goes out all my lock stars, to all my lock stars. I want to do a Q&A, and I want you guys to ask me any questions that you have, anything about my lock journey, anything about locks, sister locks, or any type of recipes here, like anything that you guys want to ask about that. I want you guys to do it. I think there's an area where you could do a poll, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure like how to work it, because I never actually did it, to be honest. But as far as the Q&A, I know sometimes some people might be like, go over to Instagram and leave whatever. But I think here you guys can leave me messages, because I get messages from you guys when you send a message. So you can drop messages with a question, okay? Or under here, under this live, come back on it and drop some questions about whatever, because I do want to do a live, a Q&A live. I've yet to do a Q&A live with you guys, and I would love to do that. So pick my brain, guys, because I do have a lot of information as it relates to that. And even if you just have a life question or whatever, like put it out there. Let's help each other, okay? Um, so we're gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna put that tip in after this live is over. I'm gonna actually get like a nice a tip for you guys to help moisturize, keep your locks moisturized. And one of the main things is gonna be to clean your locks, guys, during the summer. I don't know where you all are at, if you're in an area where pollen is, because we are saturated with pollen here in the South. I'm in the South now. When I lived in the East Coast, we didn't have a lot of pollen like that, the pollen season, but I'm around so much more trees. And although I do love nature, don't get me wrong, I love nature. So it's very relaxing, it's chill. But honey, when that pollen comes, it is as yellow as goddamn this folder. It's just a bunch of pollen around. I'm realizing I'm allergic to it. I'm like coughing to death when that stuff comes. But that's all of that kind of stuff is around. So you have to keep that in mind too. And I don't think a lot of people think about that, about the pollen and the dust and dirt. So make sure you're keeping your locks extra clean in the summertime. Don't overwash them, but just make sure you're keeping them clean. And even if you're not, for all my sports people and all of my gym girlies that like to go and get trim and thin, I know y'all getting ready for the summertime. I'm trying to, guys. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to. Believe me, I'm trying to. But and if you sweating, because I got a couple of young girls that I do their hair, and they sweat because they play a lot of sports and all that kind of stuff. Get you some of those makeup sponges and get you some witch hazel. So for the days that you don't want to do a full wash of your locks and all that time, and all that stuff, you might have your work week and all that. just get your witch hazel with your makeup sponge and just go through your scalp. Right, that's a easy way that you can keep your hair nice and clean is by wiping it down with witch hazel, and also to as an antifungal, just put a couple of drops of tea tree oil in there. So you can do that. Don't put tea tree oil directly on your scalp because that's very it's too concentrated. So you don't want to do that. But you can mix it like in like some distilled water or something like that, and then put a couple of drops on that. So you always want to make sure you're diluting that. So don't put that straight because that's a little too strong to put it just straight on your scalp. Okay, so we're gonna be doing that. What else am I doing with my hair? I'm keeping it pretty simple as always. I don't do a lot of manipulation just because of the fact of the condition of my hair. So I don't like to do a lot of manipulation anyways. I've been keeping it very simple for now. It's just been braid outs. It's hot too. It's so hot. I don't want all my hair down on me. And I know a lot of you guys may not want to do that. Another thing that I would ask, but it's a question. I already got, hold on, let me write this question down. What? Okay, I have a question for you guys. I'm gonna give you that tip I talked about, but there's a question I want to ask pertaining to the summertime too. What? Okay. And you doing for the summer. And you know what? If you guys are bold enough to drop a photo, I wish you guys would because it would be nice to see your locks, guys. I would love to see y'all locks. This is spritzer with some sliced peaches. Guys, this is right now. This is in season. Peaches are in season. I didn't know that, but I have a lady that I just do some health stuff with, and she's always sending me the list. So I just happened to buy them today, and this is spritzer, guys. I'm still not drinking, y'all. You know what? Thank you, Jesus. No judgment though on anybody who is having a little cocktail or whatever, but I don't know. It's funny. I asked God to take the taste of alcohol out of my mouth. Like it wasn't like I was a big drinker, but I kind of wanted to just take a break from it last year. And lo and behold, ever since 2025, the beginning of 2025 to now, and here we are in May of 2026, your girl haven't drank not a cocktail, a prosecco, or nothing. So I'm proud of that. My body knows the difference. I can actually feel the difference. And I'm not saying that I will never drink again, but for now, I'm just kind of seeing it's just so crazy because I never thought this would just be this way. Even though I wasn't a big drinker, but still, I would always still drink here and there. So it's like to me, it's a big thing. Okay, okay. At It's Up. I like that. I like that title. Okay. At It's Up. Thanks, Faye, for the tips. What shampoo do you use? Actually, right now I use a this what is that shampoo? I just started using it because of my thinness. It is a what is it? It's you know what? A zinc. It's a zinc shampoo, and I'm gonna get that because if you or anybody is dealing with a any kind of thinness and stuff like that, the dermatologist said it is best to use a shampoo that has zinc in it. And this type of shampoo that I found it on Amazon, and I actually really like it. It's a shampoo, a conditioner, and a rinse. But I use the shampoo. I don't know. Let me get it because I want to be able to show you just in case. This I like it. I have actually repurchased this shampoo. This is like my third time. And hold on, let me show you. So it is called, let me put my glasses on. It is DHS Zinc Shampoo, and it has a light fragrance. It says control symptoms of dandruff, and psoriasis, I guess is, so wait a minute, seborrheic dermatitis. I wasn't doing it to control dandruff and stuff like that because I really don't deal with dandruff like that. But the dermatologist said, see how it says dermatologist recommended, the dermatologist was saying that it's good for when you're thinning or if you have any thinning hair as well. Oh, they have the lid on this one because I was going to show you what it looks like. But this shampoo, this is a new one. I had got the 2 pack, so the other one's in there. But this is like a white creamy type of shampoo. So it has a decent lather to it. It has a light fragrance to it. But I like how it feels on my scalp. I really, really enjoy how it feels. It's doing something. I don't know exactly what it's doing, but based on what the dermatologist said, that this was good to use if you're dealing with thinning and stuff like that. And so far, I've enjoyed it. So for now, this is what I'm using for my shampoo. A conditioner, I have used Nexus. I had Nexus that I was using, but I'm actually now using a rosemary conditioner. So it's like a rosemary conditioner that I found. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very, very welcome. And guys, I just feel like I'm just, you know how it's just been a little minute. I feel like I'm trying to, get myself back into the groove. I haven't, been here, but I miss coming up on here. Usually I do Sundays. Usually that's the day because more people are available. More people, people are off work, and all that kind of stuff, and more people tend to come in. But it's okay, honey, because I said whoever comes here today, that is who's meant to be here, boo. Even if that's just you, okay? It's all good. It is all good because I do this because I love to do this. I actually love coming here, sharing, and just talking about life too. It ain't just about just hair, even though this is a hair channel, but I want, all my lock stars, and I hope it's up. It's up. Hopefully, you're a lock star. I hope so. As a matter of fact, this is a good time to say like, share, and subscribe. People share this channel because there is a lot of information through my videos. I have over 205 videos posted here, and there is a plethora of information about hair and locks and natural stuff, this, that, and just a couple of well-being things, just a few other different things. And my goal is to, down the line, I have different plans that I'm thinking about in my life because now I am I'm more at a point in my life. I'm a part of the thank you for the thumbs up. And that's another thing, guys. If you come in, please thumbs up the live. It helps me. So thank you so much if you thumbs up. Thanks for that. I am right now thinking about my next 5 years, guys. I have always been a type of person that knew that the work world, I'm retiring early, baby. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm getting out the game early. Like my plan is 62. So I'm in my 50s now, and my goal is to, I am looking at my next 5 years and how I'm trying to transition that thing. I'm planning on doing more traveling, doing different, trying to okay, that's my dog went by. I'm like, what in the world? I plan on doing some things, going different places, and I want to actually see how people are doing things in different places too. Like I'm talking about internationally, out the country. I'm little by little doing little stuff, but I have on my bucket list places that I want to travel to for certain other reasons too, but also too, I want to see in those places, like, will I still do hair over there? What kind of need is there? How many natural people are over there? Because I've been looking at Thailand. There's a big, big expat community there. A lot of Black people are there, and I've been planning to continue this channel. I'm going to continue. I don't care what happens. I don't care if whoever is here with me, I hope that everybody stays for the journey of what now and what's to come, because I appreciate it at this point, where I'm at now and where it's going. So as my time frees up more, now that I'm more flexible, because right now in this moment my time is more flexible because I can choose the hours I'm working now. So I'll definitely be able to engage a lot more with you guys at this moment right now. And between now and the next 5 years, I plan on, once I'm able to just straight up retire, then I'm trying to transition. I want to transition this channel into what I really want it to be: 50 and above blogging, and internationally. So believe it or not, your girl is going to be traveling out, and we are going to be seeing some different things. So that's some of, what my goal of what I want to do. These are some of the things I'm trying to manifest, guys. I'm trying to put it out in the universe. I'm trying to manifest these things. So we just gonna keep on going. I'm just gonna keep on going. So, like I said, I do want to be able to, if you guys have questions, guys, I want to make one of my videos a Q&A. I still got some other topics like that we're going to be talking about. I have a goal for what I want to do within the next 4 weeks, how I want to show up here for the channel. But I want to just go ahead and for myself, there's a couple of things I'm challenging myself to do first, and then I'm going to put it out there to make sure that y'all, my people, keep me accountable as well. So I'm going to, but there's some things, and this was a part of it too, me keeping myself accountable tonight. And I'm like, I don't care, because my mind tried to tell me, girl, you don't got no full topic, you don't got this. I said, I don't care what the hell you got or don't got. You going on there. You going, and you are going to reconnect with the family. You're going to connect with your lifestyle. So that's why I'm here. And I was like, I don't care if nobody show up, but one person show up, I'm going to do this live. So here I am doing the live, right? And then I'm so thankful. Look, like, you asked, and then people showed up, even if it's a few. I'm very thankful and grateful for you and for your question. So in the next, just look out for things, guys, and the postings. I'm definitely going to be posting things there, is whether it's questions, whether it's tips, whether it's article links to things that I find out. I'm going to be dropping information there, and you guys can, collaborate over there in the posting areas. I want to see some pictures of your locks if I can. I would love to see some of y'all locks. I really, really would. I would like to see you guys. I would like to see some of you all. You all see me all the time. I would love to see some of you guys. I really would. But that is pretty much, I'm trying to sit here and think about what else am I doing besides just coloring and continuing to do the same thing and freeing up stuff. So yeah, guys, expect to see me more often now. I'm about to pick back up, so you guys can count on that. So I'll be doing that. I'll be looking into some other topics that we can talk about. So we'll definitely be doing that as well. We're definitely going to do that. I have plans to upgrade some of my equipment because my phone is still old, but between keeping the lights on and paying the bills and taking care of my dog and all that stuff, I have to still save towards getting the phone, some of the newer equipment like a microphone and some more lighting. So everything I'm working on is what I have for now until I can do better. And then once I get that, hopefully we'll show up more better. And then I'm gonna try to also show up in some different spaces. Since it's nice out, maybe I might, go outside with my tripod and go out in nature, and we'll just kind of do some lives out there, especially since it's lives. I will try to go ahead and do some of that too with you guys. So I want to kind of mix it up, try to do a little bit something a little different this summer and spring, spring, summertime, get a little different things going on with us. Okay. We gonna do this. Hang in here with me. Thank you. I like I said, thank you so much for hanging in here with me. and all of that kind of stuff. We gonna make it through. We gonna be all right. We are gonna be all right here at Phase Lock Life, okay? And anybody here too that if you could, if you feel like you have value here, and like I said, if you just go through all of my videos, there I know there's stuff that you will be able to find and pick up from things you can share with people. A lot of information. There's so much information that I have throughout my videos. There's no way. And the dangers of stuff. Just look at the series too about the dangers of certain things that, like, before the locks. I mean, things that your family members might still be using, like some of the hair extensions and different things, the wigs and all that other kind of stuff. And not that I'm judging nobody, because I was there too. I used to use all of it. Okay. But it's just, once you learn that information, it's my duty, I feel, to give that back to people and educate you guys to help our community. You know what I mean? To help us. So yeah, that was really just pretty much my goal. We're at 40 minutes, and I just wanted to come back here and let you guys know that I missed you guys very much. I never forget about this channel. I always like think about this channel. But sometimes time gets away from me and life happens and all of that good stuff. But I'm trying to just do what I got to do to just stay engaged and all that kind of stuff. So this here's me trying to do that. Yeah. So I just wanted to do a life update, let you guys know what's been happening with me, where I've been, why I haven't been able to be here like how I would like to, or how I usually have been. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And me just kind of wanting to see how you guys are doing and how your lock journey is coming along. And if you have any questions about anything, just definitely drop it here, and let me know, and I'll do my best to go ahead and answer that. So since it is another work day tomorrow, I'm not going to, stay here, too long. I just wanted to come reconnect, let you guys know I love you guys. Okay, and this y'all, this channel's my baby. I love Phase Lock Life. Okay, all right. So yeah. So anyways, like, share, and subscribe, guys. And as always, Sharon is Karen, right? Sharon is Karen. Let me give y'all some hearts, okay? Let me give y'all, one to say, give y'all some hearts, because I love you, okay? Give y'all some hearts. But I'm good. I'm feeling good today, despite the changes that has happened recently in my life. And it was a big change, because it was a big decision that I had to make that did affect me. And I'm still going through that, but at the same time, I feel good today, and I know everything is working out in my best. I mean, even behind the scenes, for my better good. So I am very happy with that. Okay. All right. So, anyways, guys, I love you, and I will catch you all in the next one. Okay. Bye bye.